Are you gonna ask me questions or?
Okay, so tell us about your overall thoughts on the project-based learning and the multiple intelligences that happen in here.
See, I really like the multiple intelligences because I think certain students, when they come into a classroom, they're nervous and they don't feel like they can learn the way the teacher's teaching. So when you include multiple intelligences, it lets them be the best that they can. So they get to learn their own way, and then they get to teach the class their own way. So everybody gets to see other ideas, and we become more creative as a unit, I guess.
Okay, what would you say the level of engagement what's the level of engagement in this room?
I'd say it increases a lot, and actually, doing the multiple intelligences this year has. I was really interested in it, so I did a project on it in English in argumentative writing about arguing that we should have multiple intelligences. And there was one study that showed that 273% increase in engagement in classroom and in grades when multiple intelligences were introduced because the students were able to work and use their best side.
Is that the research right there?
Yeah, and there's a lot more stuff to that.
Okay. Okay, what about individualization? Tell me about that in this classroom.
Everybody gets to be their own person, and I know it's fun for me when I get to play chess or something like life-size chess in different classrooms, or when we get to play different games or whatever, or unique projects and everything, and everybody gets to be themselves, I guess, and show what they're good at.
Okay, and lastly, probably most importantly, what about student learning?
I feel like when I take notes and then I take a test, I forget it all afterwards. So I actually remember the stuff that I'm doing now because if somebody's kinesthetic and they do this funny dance move to remember something, then I'm going to remember that longer than taking notes and taking a test because I always forget that right afterwards.